Okay, I was trying to unmute, but
Yeah.
first, this is the local records committee for meeting for the August 5th, 2020, 11 a.m. Online meeting via WebEx. And we seem to all be here. Call the meeting to order at 11:02. Next item on the agenda is the introduction of committee and staff. My name is Al Rose. I'm the chair of the local records committee and from the office of the state auditor. Why don't we have our committee introduce themselves and then we'll let the staff.
Hi, this is Matt Kernet with the Washington State Attorney General's office.
And Steve Excel, is he here?
Yes, Steve Excel is here, State Archivist.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm Russell Wood, the State Records Manager, and we have a number of people from the archives on the call. We have Molly Rooney, we have Jamie Gansel, we have Scott Sackett, and I think that's everybody, or maybe Charles is on there as well, Charles Hilton.
And Emily Veneman.
Oh, yes.
Okay, then the next item on the agenda is approval of the June. I'm going to get it here. I can't see it on that screen. It's next item on the agenda is approval of the June 3rd, 2020 minutes. Has the committee had a chance to review those minutes?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Any questions?
No.
No questions. I would entertain a motion to approve the June 3rd, 2020 minutes as presented.
So move.
For second? I'm not getting anything from Mr. Kernet. So I'm trying to maybe check here if he's been able to comment, because I'm not hearing him and I'm not hearing.
Matt is still showing as muted.
Yeah.
He also has a triangle above him, so he may be having some connectivity issues.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to see if I can open the chat function here to see if he is able to communicate in that way. I have is a difficult. There we go. There's the chat. Each one of these different platforms has a different.
Enter your attendee ID number, followed by a pound. Yes. If you do not know your attendee number, press pound to continue.
I called in by a phone. I second.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. Any requests for discussion about the minutes?
No.
Hearing none, call the question. All those in favor of approving the June 3rd, 2020 minutes, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? Hearing none opposed, no abstentions. Motion to approve the June 3rd, 2020 minutes passes unanimously. Next item on the agenda is the adoption of today's agenda. Has everybody had a chance to review today's agenda?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Questions? Hearing no requests for questions, we entertain a motion to adopt today's agenda.
So moved.
Second.
A motion has been made to adopt today's agenda and seconded. Any requests for discussion? Hearing no request for discussion, I'll call the question. All those in favor of adopting today's agenda as presented signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any nays? No nays? No any abstentions? No. Motion passed to adopt the agenda unanimously. Next item on the agenda is the Washington State Archives update.
I'll be very brief. The Washington State Archives main building in Olympia and the Central Regional Archives building in Ellensburg has reopened to researchers. It is by appointment only. If someone walks in, they're really not being allowed in if we cannot maintain social distancing. The Northwest Regional Archives in Bellingham and the Eastern Regional Archives in Cheney, Washington, outside of Spokane, remain closed to researchers. Researchers can always request records via email or telephone. We do have archivists inside the building that can fulfill their requests if they can be very specific and we can find the record. So that's the current status of the archives.
The next item on the agenda is new business. First item under the new business is updates to schedules. And the first update is the Air Pollution Control Authority's Records Retention Schedule version 1.1. Is there anybody here from the Air Pollution Control Authority?
Well, this is Russell Wood, the State Records Manager. We made this update because burning permits has been a function of Air Pollution Control Authorities, but it was not part of their retention schedule. So we have added one series for that, which has been they've been using other series about general licenses and permits. So we've added something specific about burning permits.
Okay. All right, thank you. Is there any questions from the committee? Hearing no questions from the committee, is there a motion to approve the Air Pollution Control Authority's Records Retention Schedule version 1.1?
So moved.
Second.
All right, thank you. I've heard a motion to approve and a motion and a second to approve the Air Pollution Control Authority's Record Retention Schedule version 1.1. Any requests for discussion? Hearing no request for discussion, call the question. All those in favor of approving the Air Pollution Control Authority's Records Retention Schedule version 1.1 signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Any abstentions? Hearing the 3 yeas, the motion to approve passes unanimously. The next item on the agenda is the Local Government Common Records Retention Schedule Core version 4.1.
Okay, this is Russell Wood again, and just similarly as the state government general schedule was amended earlier this morning, this is one, we're adding a new series that is an exception for the COVID-19 related health checks and contact tracing records to be retained until no longer needed for agency business instead of the normal retention for entry and exit logs, which is 3 years for local governments. So that is the only change that is included in the schedule.
Okay. Any questions from the committee?
No.
All right, and so with regard to Local Government Common Records Retention Schedule version 4.1, is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
So a motion and a second to approve the Local Government Common Records Retention Schedule version 4.1. Is there any request for discussion? Hearing no request for discussion, call the question. All those in favor of approving the Local Government Common Records Retention Schedule version 4.1 signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Any abstentions? Motion to approve passes unanimously 3-0. Next item, number 4, is other business. Is there any other business before the committee?
There is no other business.
All right, thank you. Then item 5 is next meeting, which is October 7, 2020. I can only assume that that meeting also will be a virtual meeting, so we should plan accordingly. And And then that last item on the agenda, number 6, is adjournment. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
It is a
Second.
motion to adjourn and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion passes unanimously to adjourn, and we're adjourning at 11:12 on August 6, 2020. August 5th, I'm sorry.